friends, welcome back to this Homeschooling Naturopath. My name is Hannah and I am a homeschooling mama of 3 little girls who are 9, 7, and 5. On this channel I share content related to homeschooling, motherhood, homemaking, as well as little tidbits of naturopathic info throughout. In today's video I'm going to be taking you guys along for a homeschool room tour, a tour of our homeschool area. I don't know. If anyone's watched our day in the life, you guys would have seen that we homeschool in our family area. So I'm going to take you guys through and show you our homeschool setup, where we sit, how I've set things up, what we do, all of that. So if you're interested, let's go. Okay, so let's start with the big thing. This is what we call our homeschool shelf. This was bought specifically for homeschooling. Before we started homeschooling, this was like just an area for toys, and I don't know, we've had like a play kitchen here and stuff at some point, but now we have this homeschool shelf. I'll try and link this, well, if you're in New Zealand, I'll try and link this shelf in the comments. It was either from the warehouse or from Kmart. I can't really remember. But anyway, this is how I have it set up. I guess we can, well, if I back up further, this is the wall. I will link everything I can in the comments. This flower situation I got from Teachers Pay Teachers. It's a free resource that you can print and laminate yourself, and that's exactly what I did. The clock is from the warehouse. I'm a fan of fake flowers, obviously. This is a beautiful little book that my mother-in-law had made for my husband when he played his 100 games for the Highlanders. You know, fake things, candle. This is a cute little book I had made for the girls a couple of Christmases ago. It's like a search and find book that has all of them in it, as well as their names. This is randomly sitting up here at the moment. I have nowhere else to put it, so it's living here. This is our yearbook that I had made last year. I will link the website that I had these made from, though, if anyone's interested in that. I've got these cute little bears that we were given by one of our aunties, Auntie Joan. Hello to you. And our globe. Again, this globe is just from the warehouse here in New Zealand, which is our equivalent to Target or Walmart, except it's not as good. On the side here, I've got a little poster from, again, I'll try and link this down below. This shelf here, I intended it to be our French shelf, but I didn't actually have that much French stuff. So this side is French, and this side has become all about reading for my 5-year-old. Again, I didn't intend on doing all about reading with her just yet when we started out the year, so I didn't make a specific space for it, but for the moment it's living here. And I've also randomly got this like tic-tac-toe thing sitting here. Look, I don't know what that's doing. Fake flowers to make the shelf look more attractive. I don't know. Do they make the shelf look more attractive? I'm not sure. Random resources that we've had that we use sometimes, not very often to be honest, but you know, here we are. Down this shelf here, I have this sort of organized into colored pencils, markers, pens. This whole thing is for crayons. Then we have glue, scissors, stencils. Here are some oil pastels, and then whiteboard markers over here. And so when we're doing school, I'll, you know, just tell someone, or I'll grab it myself, you know, to go grab one. Oh, look, there's stuff hiding at the back. Great. And we can just easily carry this around, take it to the table with us, and, you know, put it on the floor, whatever we need. These, again, I'll try and link them down below if you're in New Zealand and you're curious. Where these came from. These are from Spotlight, so I'll link them down below. In the shelf, I've got some Poppet games. I've been collecting these Poppets for the past wee while. Sight words, letters. If you've never seen these before, they're like little popcorns. And they have, this particular one is blends, letter blends, consonant blends, vowel blends. And so the child and, you know, whoever's playing will pull them out, say them, and then they get to keep them, and whoever has the most popcorn at the end wins. So that's pretty cool. Sight words, letters. And then this one's very similar. It's addition and subtraction pops, except these are bubblegum. And obviously, instead of letters, it's math. So Yes. Coming down here, these are the girls' math boxes that go along with The Good and the Beautiful math. I did not purchase the math boxes from The Good and the Beautiful because paying for shipping from the United States to New Zealand is astronomical, like in the hundreds of dollars, and that is just not cool. So I made their math boxes myself, and I just literally made these little labels and printed them and laminated them and blue tacked them on, and there we go. Blue tack, that is what we call ticky tack here in New Zealand. I've got this little random French bingo game hanging out here, and then these are some little some little fingerprint activity things that the girls got for Christmas. Again, I just have nowhere else to put them for the moment, so they're there. Down the bottom shelf, this is kind of our poetry area. We've got some dictionaries, some random little things. I have to admit, we don't pull from this shelf very often. Down here are some history resources that I'm getting ready for Story of the World Volume 2, which we're starting in a month or two here. I've got this beautiful science experiment book. Again, look, to be honest, you guys, we really don't use this bottom shelf very often. Here I've got, when we were in the States, I bought the whole circumference set off of Amazon. I got the whole, oh, now they're falling out. I got the whole set from Amazon, and I do intend to use them at some point in time, but for the moment they're just sitting here. I also got all of the Tuttle Twins books. Well, not all of them, there are more that you can get, but I got the whole set of those, and then their big chapter books as well as the law that comes with it. Yeah, we have not started reading through the Tuttle Twins yet. We've watched the whole series though, and we're very excited for season 2 to come out. The girls are really looking forward to that. Yeah, when we eventually find time, I will definitely be reading these. And then here, we've got a random whiteboard sitting here at the moment. This is just all of our paper. Colored paper, white paper. The girls just go crazy with this, and yeah, it gets unorganized very quickly. Down the bottom, peeking out, there's some A3 paper. I've also got a Guess Who game hiding down here, as well as Race Across America board game. Also hiding. This I also got from the States when we went back in November. And that is our main homeschool shelf. So if ever someone's looking for something, it's on the homeschool shelf. This is the homeschool shelf. Over to this side here, we've got a little flower press. This is from Briscoe's. If you're in New Zealand, again. Our pencils, these pencils also came from the United States. They do not, you guys in the States, they do not sell these kinds of pencils here. And they're literally the best pencil in the world. And I cannot find them here. So I got a bunch of these from Walmart when we went. I think I got like 100 pack, as well as these little erasers that I remember having when I was a kid. I've got a little electric pencil sharpener, as well as a manual one in case the electric one is out of battery. And then here, if you guys have watched any of my shorts, these are our homeschool drawers, and these I have set up for my girls' specific curriculum. As you can see, I will link these things in the description box. I got those off Etsy, and then obviously printed them, cut them, and then these labels here I just made myself, printed, laminated, blue tacked them on. Here they are. And yeah, that's how I set it up for the time being. These are just their individual subjects in here. We've got all of our clipboards down here. Moving over, I've just got this random little station set up at the moment with some bugs that they can weigh. They like to put all kinds of random things in here to weigh them. Yes, good. Moving on. This is kind of our math resource bin. I don't really have anywhere else to put it. It used to live down there in the paper area, and the paper was actually on that shelf. But I had, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Does anyone know what they're doing? I don't know. Comment below if you know what you're doing. Yeah, just some of our math resources in here that we get out sometimes. Division Snap. Yeah, look, this is just living here at the moment. Math resources. And then this shelf here, oh my gosh, it looks awful. This is like 10 years old We got it secondhand then, so honestly it's probably like more like 15 years old. I don't know. It's very damaged. The dog has chewed it, but you know, it's doing the job. We've got all of our National Geographic magazines here. And then pretty much in this whole shelf is games. Educational games, games related to math, reading, writing, spelling, all of that. You can see Alphabet Dominoes. This is, what's a game called? Like Car Logic, where, you know, you have the cars and, yeah. Some Swamp, Bus Stop, Chickens, and then down here I've also got games hiding. What have we got? I Saw It First, Wildcraft that we've not even opened yet that I brought back from the States, Pop to the Shops, and then, oh my gosh, and Alphabet Bingo. Great, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, okay, more games, Pancake Pile Up, Math, Bug Bingo, some like looking at bugs stuff, Place Value Bingo, there's some like Kiwi thing, yeah. Anyways, this is like a game resource shelf, and we've got probably about 50 more games in our hallway cupboard, which I'm not going to show you guys today. And then over here right now we've got a whole Barbie situation happening in our lounge. As we get more into winter time, this will have to relocate because, as you can see behind this is our heat pump, which will heat our house up. So this will not be living here for the long term. It will have to find a new place to live soon. So moving away from this general area, we have our other shelf over here. This is more like our library shelf, I suppose you could say. It just houses all of our books, our readers, our chapter books. Well, not all of them actually. There's a huge, actually, yeah, this is maybe not even half of our books, to be honest. This is just the chapter books that I like to keep here so that my girls can have a good browse through. This again we bought specifically for homeschooling because I needed a new shelf to put all of these chapter books that I was acquiring. So yeah, I kind of try and organize them. These are mainly readers, Magic Treehouse, this big set here of like easy readers. Geronimo Stiltons mainly live here. This is random dragon books, animal books, some older books we were given, you know, our Twilight, Hunger Games, and then down here is just like coloring books and random things that I don't want people to look at. And then over here, a cute little Lego bin, Duplo. My 5-year-old still loves coming to sit over in this corner and building stuff. So yes, and then up here, obviously a family photo, and this is my husband's Miriponamu, which, if you're not from New Zealand, this is very, very significant in Māori culture. He was given this when he played his 100th game for the Highlanders, and yeah, it was a very special night. You can see in the photo my 5-year-old was holding the Miriponamu. And yeah, this is very significant, culturally significant here in New Zealand, and it's a very special thing that we have on our bookshelf here. And again, with the fake plants, you guys, I'm all about it. I wanted to show this to you guys. I literally just picked this up today at an op shop. An op shop is what we call a thrift store here in New Zealand. Op shop. I absolutely love it. I don't know if it looks okay here though. I need to definitely bring it down because it's way too high. So it needs to come down, or I might need to switch it with another one that I've got on the other side here, which I'll show you in a second. These are my girls' umbilical cords that I actually dried when they were little. Those are very precious. And then here, these are some hanging in this very inconvenient place. These are some of their artwork that they've made to go along with our ocean study as of late. Just kind of hanging, dangling, right in everybody's way. Okay, now we get to the dining area. I've got Mona Lisa on the wall here because we've been studying Da Vinci. She's sitting here randomly in a very awkward place. This is the other painting I was talking about. I might switch that one, put that one over here. Maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I don't know. Please comment down below what you think. And then this map used to live over in this corner by the Legos. It sat here on this wall for like ever, but no one could actually see it. So I was like, this needs to be in an area where it can be seen. So currently it's living here. It does not look good, but you know, yeah, we need a map. So there you go. This is where most of our homeschooling happens, at this table right here. This is generally where we're at throughout the day. And then this shelf over here houses our electronics, the girls' tablets, the little charger station, our modem. And then over here are more games. This is where I keep all of our brain boxes. These are like card games, just random things that just don't fit anywhere else. Games. Oh, our art mat. I get this out when we're doing art. Some more math games in here. And more games. So, yes, this is jam-packed full of games. Very expensive shelf here, you guys. And then, of course, this is kind of our, I wouldn't call it our morning cart because it's not. It's like our group subject cart. Again, I just bought this. This is a new buy. You can watch a video of me and my 5-year-old setting it up if you're interested. And I literally bought this just to house our group subject materials, I guess you could say. So up here, science, again, we're doing oceans at the moment. So I've got all of our gather round units in here, as well as any resources that go along with this unit that I want to keep in one area. A couple of games, stuff like that. World history, I've got our story of the world, as well as random resources that go along. And then art history. I've got our gather round, our Charlotte Mason picture study, and some Shakespeare books here happening. And then down here is our morning basket, which is overflowing, you guys. Overflowing. I've added new things, I've taken things out, I've put more in it. Yeah, overflowing. But you know, it is what it is. And that always lives down there on the floor for the most part. As I mentioned before, our hallway cupboard is packed full of like all of our hands-on things, like our craft and our more games, more just general school resources that we have. And then in my bedroom, which I'm not going to show you guys, or nor am I showing you the hallway cupboard at the moment, my bedroom is where I keep all of our sensory bin stuff, all of our painting, all of our other craft accessories, you know, our buttons and googly eyes and hot glue guns and all of that type of thing. That's all kept in my room, as well as my Epson EcoTank printer that lives in my room. I've got a desk full of stuff, yeah. And as well as 2 big drawers full of other homeschool resources that I'll go through periodically and be like, oh, that's right, I forgot about that. I'll bring that out and we'll use that. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today on this homeschooling tour. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you found something that you are interested in using. I will most definitely try to link everything that I can down in the description box below for anybody interested. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing afternoon or a day or evening wherever you are. See you next time. Bye.